Hi everybody, my name is Justina and welcome to my channel. Today's look is this octopus inspired, I don't know. I really want to do an octopus after I did my snake one, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to learn how to create this look, keep watching. So I'm going to take this white and I'm going to sketch out where I want the first octopus tentacle, not tentacle, but first octopus arm, I think, around my face. And we'll also be doing this again on the other side because I decided that one wasn't enough. And as soon as I got to this point, I kind of realized that I needed to cover my eyebrow a little bit just to go over that. So I just took some Elmer's glue and I'm going to try and lay it down with an eyebrow brush and one of those little, I don't know, like a spoolie, I don't know. And set it with some setting powder and traced right back over it. And at this point, you basically see how many lines I've traced out on my face. And that's just because I'm trying to figure out where I want the bottom of the octopus to be and where the top of the octopus is going to lay. So bear with me, this is going to happen a couple of times. So I pretty much make my life hard at this point because now I have to lay down my foundation because I always forget. And I'm just going to lay it down outside of the octopus arm. Please don't follow my footsteps here. Make sure you put your foundation and concealer on before you trace out because I just made this so much more difficult than what it needed to be. So next I took this color teal from Tag and I filled it in, but when I finished it I realized I actually didn't like it. Not the color, but it just didn't give me an octopus vibe. But if you guys like it, feel free to use it. I decided to go in with this purple from Tag and that white from the Snazaroo Palette and blend them together, create this soft purple for the basically the under layer of the octopus arm. And then I'm gonna take off that teal so you can see through my face and I'm going to replace it with a dark purple, which is blending that black from the Snazaroo and that purple from Tag. So I spent a lot of time here trying to divide the bottom layer from the top layer. You might want to take your time on this area. For me, I struggled with it a little bit, so it took me a little bit more time. So as you see, I'm making the layer underneath the tentacle, the octopus arm. I'm making it a lot lighter because I just didn't feel like it was enough contrast from the two. So now I'm sketching out the second tentacle on the other side of my face. You're going to do the same process as you did with the first one. I would just suggest that when you're sketching out and you're filling in with color, think about the movement of the octopus arm, and that's how you kind of find your shading area and you find the under part of the arm and the top part of the arm. So I'm taking this eyebrow brush and I'm going to dip it to this blue purple and create a thin little line right where the two tentacles, the two colors separate, just to create a little bit more shadow. So I'm taking this white and I'm going to use a little thin brush and we're going to create now the tentacles. And I'm only going to add tentacles on the side that is lighter because remember that's the under part of the octopus arm. And feel free to add the octopus tentacles on the outside of the purple, that light purple a little bit when you come to like the edges, just because it creates a little bit more of a realistic effect, making it kind of 3D. I think that's the word I want to use. I'm taking this black from the Snazaroo palette, using the same brush, and I am going to add a little bit of shadow in all of these tentacles now. And this is kind of where you want to follow your movement of the octopus arm, just because you'll want to know where you're actually shading. And this is where things get interesting. As you know, I am not great at eyeshadow. I'm learning still. So this process might be a little easier for you than it is for me. I just listed all the colors that I'm using and I am trying to figure it out as I go. I know I wanted to go for a lighter eyelid and more of a darker outer corner. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out. I choose to show you guys this process just because I want you guys to know it's not easy for everybody and you can kind of figure it out as you go. Just play with colors, figure it out. Sometimes you mess up and you gotta start all over, but that's part of the whole experience. I'm taking my NYX liquid eyeliner and I'm going to do my eyeliner, obviously. And I must say, I am getting a little better at this video by video. So I'm going in with some highlighter and I'm going to place that into my inner corners. I'm taking the shade Single and Artistry and I am just blending that all around my face. I wanted to create this like purple glow around my face, the octopus arm, just everywhere basically. So I'm taking that purple from Tag again, and I am placing that on my lips. I decided I wanted a purple, kind of a light purple lip. So I'm going back in with that highlighter, of course, and I'm just gonna highlight just tons of areas all over my face. So I'm taking that shade Escape and I'm adding it to areas I just feel like it needs a little bit more shading. And this is where things get interesting. I am taking this white from the Imagic palette and I'm going to sketch out a whole bunch of octopus arms, and this does not have to be perfect. You're gonna see me cover up, just restart certain areas. I'm just trying to get a solid movement of octopus arms, and just cover up my whole neck and chest area. So if you're doing this, don't worry about it being perfect, just kind of figure out the movement of each octopus arm. I'm going in with that same purple and black and I am adding it in areas. Again, this is going to change so many times because I'm trying to find where I want the top layer of the octopus arm and where I want the bottom layer and where I'm going to place the tentacles and all that good stuff. So you guys can watch me as I just fill out pretty much every arm with the same color, and then I kind of find out where later I lighten it up. And I'm taking that same purple and just dragging it up to my neck, and I'm going to blend out the tentacles on my face with the tentacles on my arm and neck with this black from the Snazaroo Palette, and just take a nice wet thick brush and just literally dab it all over. It creates this beautiful like animal skin texture, and then I started just adding it to my face and everywhere else you kind of want to place it. I know this part is really hard to follow just because I change it so many times, But if you are doing this at home, just know you can literally lay that light purple wherever you want. It just depends on how you want your movement through your octopus arm, because remember, that light area is just going to be where you lay tentacles, so keep that in mind. I just took some white from the Imagic palette just to add this nice little thin highlight right underneath my brows, which I really need to get done. And this part is completely optional. I just chose to take this white NYX eyeliner and add it to just areas around the tentacles, but you don't have to do this. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't just add more highlight. This is the final look. I just think it's so cute. It's such a good like little Halloween moment. I threw on a little gray wig just because we've seen enough of my black hair already for a little bit, and I felt like this was a good time to use this gray wig with these colors. I was inspired by a painting that I did a while back, maybe about 2-3 years ago, and I just happened to come across it the other day and I fell in love with it all over again, and I said, you know what, let's paint it. This is the photo right here. She's cute. If you want to see more paintings that I create, my art Instagram is let's put it right here. This is my art Instagram where I post all of my paintings. Yeah, I paint. I just paint stuff, obviously. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos of me creating looks similar to this or other just crazy looks. And go ahead and hit that little notification bell. I don't have an icon for it or a little picture for it, so I'm going to create it with my hands. I'll notify you every single time that I post a new video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do, but the next video. Peace. Enjoy the little montage.